Hey guys and gals, Scott with Heritage Farms, Texas. Well, here it is, it's Saturday. What are we doing? Well, for those of you who are not familiar with our channel and what's been going on recently, we have had a lot of moving pieces. Got a daughter that's graduating med school, heading off to residency, so we've been moving her out of her basically apartment at med school and then getting her settled in a new house where she's going to be for her residence program for the next 4 years. So some things at the farm have been a little bit neglected. We've done the best we can, but so today is full speed ahead pecan maintenance. So we're at the Heritage Farms pecan orchard and we've got the A-team today. I got my wife, Michelle, got my daughter Ashton over there, and we're doing a couple of things today. So the first thing we're doing is we're spraying circles. Normally in this pecan orchard, via the Oklahoma State, the Noble Foundation, Texas A&M recommendations, normally we spray lanes, and we have lanes that the pecans go down. And under normal circumstances, we have a lane that goes all the way down, basically east to west. And there's a couple of reasons we do that, but what we're doing in the interim is we are basically coming in and weed eating a circle around the base of each tree. And yep, guys, you're gonna love this. Guess what? We're gonna spray Roundup around the base of this tree. No, for all the people that are gonna reply and hate on me, because trust me, I've seen hundreds of these emails and texts and everything else. Yes, Roundup is bad. Roundup got a bad reputation. Roundup is not great. If you cover yourself in Roundup, you don't wear the proper equipment, you don't wear gloves, you're not familiar with which way the wind is blowing, and you shower in Roundup, it is bad for you. But you know what? If you know which way the wind is blowing, and you're on the right side of the wind, and you spray Roundup, and you have gloves on, glasses, and it's not contacting your skin, Roundup is not bad. The word Roundup will not kill you. Now, I have to admit, the views and opinions are those of Scott with Heritage Farms, Texas. It may not be representative of the product overall. How do you guys like that disclaimer? But anyway, so a couple of things. Before you send me a message and hate on using Roundup and contaminating the pecans, Roundup is only effective if it is absorbed through the green leaf itself. Roundup will not penetrate the barks of the tree. So Roundup is not being sprayed on the pecans itself. It's being sprayed around the base of the tree. The reason we do that, number one, we do not want the tree competing with weeds and grass for nutrients. This allows the tree to grow faster. This allows the tree to grow larger pecans, more pecans, and continue. And the other reason we spray Roundup, and so that we keep it clear at the base of each tree, is so that come harvest time, when the pecans actually fall and hit the ground, guess what? You can pick them up with a little rolling device, like the, I don't know, I forgot what it's called, the bag of nut or something like that. But anyway, we can pick the pecans up, makes it a lot easier. So I understand, people, that Roundup is bad, but in pecan management, it's a common practice. All of the major universities have done studies, and they all agree that it is part of pecan orchard management. So don't hate me, I'm just following best practices. I'm not reinventing the wheel. It is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used properly or it can be used improperly. All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox on Roundup, and hey, leave me a comment. If you still wanna gripe at me, hey man, knock yourself out. Love to hear from you. Still love you guys. I'll still check out your channel. Appreciate feedback, trust me. I encourage feedback, positive or negative, and I'm a big boy. I can take it, let me have it. All right, guys, but anyway, so what else are we gonna do today? Well, we're coming in here, we're gonna use the Terminator, which is the Pecan Orchard Sprayer. Walk with me, and let's go up here and take a look at it. Dun, 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 dun. So what we're gonna do today is a couple of things. We're going to spray the trees with zinc. Zinc is a component that pecan trees just absolutely love. Zinc is absorbed through the leaves of the trees. It's a nutrient that pecan trees just thrive on, more so than fertilizer. We fertilize the trees in the spring utilizing just a common fertilizer, 13-13-13. But every time you come in the pasture, almost on a weekly basis during the growing season, you could spray zinc. At the bare minimum, you should probably spray zinc every 2 weeks in your pecan orchard. So what are we gonna use? We're gonna use the Terminator. That's right, if you guys have a pecan orchard, a small orchard, and you're operating on a budget and you don't have $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for a huge pecan orchard sprayer, I really encourage you guys to check out the Terminator. This particular model is a 60 gallon. Don't know if you can see this or not, but there you go, 60 gallon. My only regret is I wish we would have got 100 gallon. There was another step up that was a little bit larger. We should have actually spent a little bit of money and got the one that's for 100 gallons. We got it from A1 Mist Sprayers, actually through Paris. We actually got it from the Kubota dealership over there, big country, and great guys to work with. But hey, awesome stuff. So how this thing works is this got a spray rig here that could go up or down. It's PTO driven on the pump. And you can see it's got nozzles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these things push out a mist, and we can change these nozzles on how much we want to put out, but it puts out a mist. The blower motor, which is PTO driven as well, right there, you can see, actually blows that out. And I'll tell you what, you can shoot that thing 50, 60 feet up in the air. It'll cover pretty much any tree that we want. And the main thing is you're putting out a fog and a mist. And the beautiful thing about it is we don't use as much chemical as we did when we were using a small sprayer and trying to get a stream. But more importantly, you just want that mist to touch the leaves. And when the wind is blowing, that's okay. It just helps distribute the chemicals onto the leaves. So for all the people worried about Roundup, I'd actually be more concerned about spraying zinc and insecticide and it overblowing onto somebody standing by. But hey, that's a different story. So the other thing we're going to use today is a Warhawk, which is a general insecticide. It'll try to keep all of the pests, spiders, mites, snails, anything that bagworms, anything that might try to grow in the pecan trees or try to climb the pecan trees. This will actually do a good job. So, all right, so what you're gonna see in a little while, we'll fire this bad boy up, fill it up, get it full of chemicals, and we'll do a little ride and spray of pecan trees. More to follow, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Got the New Holland 5060 ready to go to work. Okay, guys, well, here we're gonna show you how the Terminator works. You see we got the PTO engaged. We can come in here and we can adjust the incline. This is kind of hard to do, and it's really a windy day today, so I'm gonna turn the mist on. I'm gonna spray up to the top of the tree. I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna come down. We're gonna soak the base of the tree, the base of it, come up, get it, and off. And just like that, that's how you spray zinc and insecticide. It's not the ideal conditions to be spraying today, but when you're a weekend warrior like I am, I only have one day to make this work. So I gotta make the best of it. So I'll come up here, spray the tops of the trees, come down, get the base, pull up just a little bit, spray the top of the tree again. You can see things get pretty wet just by doing that. And then we move on to the next tree. So it's 60-gallon tank. The only thing is I got to make sure I'm hitting the trees from the same side, because you don't want to be blowing into the wind. You want to be blowing with the wind. We come in here, and you can actually see the leaves on the trees start to move before we get ready. what we'll do, come in. We're going to start up high on this one. Hit the top. Come down. Spray the base. Pull up a foot or two. Go back up. And voila. That's how you spray a tree. All right, guys. We've done about 8 or 9. About 142 to go. All right, more to follow.
can't see anything.
Get her, Sadie. You almost got her. Right. Give her a go. Man, you're fast. Sadie's fast.
Yes.